At this point, we are made to understand that our correspondent, Niyi Omoniyi, is standing by to give us briefs as regards this latest court ruling by the Court of Appeal that actually upheld the election of Simi Fubara as the governor of Rivers State. Niyi, good afternoon to you, or good morning rather.
Good morning, Lekan. Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure to have you around to talk about this. So tell us, what were the factors that gave room or that indicated that this is where the Court of Appeal would have to hold sway in terms of the ruling that was passed?
Well, currently, we've had the appeal of the Labour Party dismissed. We've had the appeal of the APC candidate dismissed. We've had the appeal of the APM party also dismissed. We are waiting for, okay, it's just behind me. I think they just delivered the judgment of the Accord candidates, and that has been dismissed as well. Currently, Tonye, the APC candidate for the Rivers State governorship election, is actually in there, and we'll be having him very soon. But let me just quickly point us on some of the things why he actually came to the appeal court, because we do remember that the the tribunal judgment dismissed the position of Tonye for lacking merit, saying he can't solely or independently challenge the victory of Fubara. So we have Tonye here, the APC candidate for the Rivers governorship election, and we'll quickly have him. Sir, are we good? Sir. Sir, okay, let's just quickly have your thoughts, sir. We do know that before they said you couldn't solely challenge these current judgments by the tribunal. But from what you've heard now, what are your thoughts?
So we gained on some grounds. The first, and I think one of the primary ones, is that as an individual, I could continue my case. One of at the tribunal, they had said that since APC had withdrawn, that I had no merit and no grounds to stand. And I think this was significant for everybody who is going through an election, that whether their party withdraws or stands, that they can continue. I think that was significant. On other grounds, we won some, we lost some. Overall, they said that the entire appeal did not lack merit, and so it was dismissed. But there were some significant gains in all of this. So we'll go through the judgment, take a look at it, and see how we can then proceed to the Supreme Court. But overall, we've made some grounds, and I think that's very important.
On the grounds of evidence of delivering polling units or agents that are supposed to come and deliver evidence, do you think you did enough and it wasn't acknowledged?
I think it's almost an impossible case that has been brought about, and that's something that the judiciary would have to look at. To expect that you're going to be able to bring 6,700 or 6,800 witnesses within the time frame that the tribunal is given, it's nearly impossible. And so that's one of the areas that I think has to be looked at critically as to how to deal with fraudulent cases like that. It's still a very, very shallow area, and I think it has to be tightened properly.
Would you be taking this further?
It looks like I would have to review the judgment and then decide where we're going. But it looks like we'll have to go to the Supreme Court.
Thank you. And you've heard it from the APC candidate, Tonye, and he has been able to analyze that there has been some wins, there has been some lose, no doubt. But one of the wins is that they were able to, the Court of Appeal was able to reverse the fact that he cannot solely or independently challenge the judgment of the tribunal, because his party had actually withdrawn from the petition. Let's note here that APC actually withdrew from this petition and is challenging the judgment solely as a candidate who participated in the election. And he's here. The court has delivered their own judgments, but as I said, there's a move for him to go to an higher court, of course, to appeal, of course, and to ensure that it comes in his favor. But he still needs to review the judgment that has been delivered here today.
It would have been nice, Niyi, if we could also hear from the Labour Party candidates or representatives, and of course the Allied People's Movement, to see probably they just give their take on how they feel as regards the dismissal of their own petition. But then, Niyi, well, definitely we will try to keep tabs with you and see what further information we can garner from your end as regards this. We actually appreciate the fact that you're able to be on ground and bring this to us. Thank you so much.